Good afternoon, Spectre Seekers. I am back in the family cemetery, and we are looking at a beautiful spot where the South River goes under a little walking footbridge. And we have been chatting with dearly departed, as they said, and they told me to ponder the great expanse. And so I'm going to ask for names. Sizzle. Well, Marshfield did used to sizzle back in the day, in the 40s, when the big bands would come to the ballroom down by the ocean. I bet it did sizzle. Is that what you're telling me? That Marshfield used to sizzle? Back in the day, we're not called Marsh Vegas for nothing. And that's our town's nickname.
Vivian.
Hi, Vivian. I'm cleaning off my screen here. Vivian, nice to hear from you. Do you have a story for us?
Melanie.
Melanie, too. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Vivian and Melanie.
Phlegmatic.
Phlegmatic. What the heck is phlegmatic? I will look that sucker up. A person having an unemotional and stolidly calm disposition. Yeah, okay. Word of the day. Phlegmatic. A person having a calm disposition. Alrighty. Alright, so you have a calm disposition, do you? Illumine. That's light. Some form of light. Do you have a calm disposition, do you? Would that be Vivian or Melanie?
Paddle.
Paddle. We are sitting by a river. If I had a kayak, I'd be paddling down the river. I like to see how Spirit seems to use words that are associative with where I'm sitting. I'm very lucky that my family's cemetery has beautiful places to sit and look, as opposed to just looking at headstones. Misty, come and tell your story. Clumsy. Kind of like hobbledehoy. Somebody comes in with hobbledehoy, and it means clumsy.
Roam.
We can all be clumsy at some times, different times. Roam. You wandering? Are you roaming? I roam. I've been, 30 miles here and back today? Took you all with me, didn't I?
Hello.
Hello. Hello. I love it. Hello. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Hello. Right? Coming and hanging out with the spirit chatting lady? What's your name? Hello?
Behind.
You're behind me? I should get out the SLS, huh? And see what's behind me?
Petrify.
Oh. Well, petrify can mean to solidify something millions of years old. Or to be scared. Which is it? What are you scared of? If you're petrified. It's like only one space whether you get any internet here. Tell me what you're afraid of, petrify.
Inheritance.
Inheritance, yeah. We won't discuss the inheritance. It was a little on the depleted side, I would say. Because somebody in the family got it all. As far as I could tell. Thanatology. Okay, you know I gotta look that up. Never heard of this. Thanatology, the scientific study of death and the practices associated with it, including the study of the needs of the terminally ill and their families. Well, don't you learn something new every day? Thank you, Spirit, for thanatology. I am a thanatologist, studying death and the practices associated with it and the afterlife too. Wow. Things I learn doing this. It's amazing. I am a thanatologist. How very cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. I really do. Nana Amy, the thanatologist. Gotta say that one too, because no one will ever believe me. So, all right. Thanatologist. And we've got like maybe 5 more minutes. All right.
Change.
Change. What kind of change? I'm trying to change the belief in rest in peace. 2011. That was a year of change for me. You're right. You're absolutely right. There was a lot of change going on in 2011 in my life. Are you remembering that? Is that Mom? No, Mom was gone by then. So, yeah. So change. How are we changing things? Yen. Okay, is that a yen for something? You yen for Chinese food, or you yen for life? Because twice today yen has come through. So I'm going to take that as a yen for something. My mother used to use that word. Garish. Huh. Garish is like gaudy, right?
Unnerving.
Unnerving. Is is my devices unnerving to you? I think garish is like gaudy. Yeah. Obtrusively bright and showy in a lurid way. Okay. Well, I'm not garish, so maybe you were. I'm trying to keep track of my time because I have missed out on 2 really good videos because I let it go over. Bury. Yep. We bury people in this place where we are right now.
Lament.
Lament. Lament comes through when I sit in the cemetery. Lament. Yeah. You lament things? Things you didn't do? Happy. 1 minute you're lamenting, next minute you're happy. That's got to be my mother. That's got to be Mom.
Generous.
Generous. She was generous. She really was.
Bed.
And she spent a good deal of the last part of her life in a bed, being depressed. Yep. You don't want to say your name, do you? I asked her to tell her story a little while ago, and she has said yen, which she used to use that for when she wanted something. I have a yen for something. She would lament all the sad things in her world, and I have asked her to change, so that's valid too. And she didn't like garish things. She didn't like loud, she couldn't stand the color fuchsia. She called it horror pink, basically. So, yep. That's my mom.
Did.
Yep, she did. I told her she didn't have to say her name, just come and use words that would describe her and tell a story. And now she says 1966. And 1966 is the year her dad died.
1902.
1902. I don't know anything about it. 1902, except it was my grandmother was 10 years old that year. And they're all in this cemetery. Thanks, Mom. That was a pretty good way of describing you
Alvin.
without saying your name. Alvin's back. I told Alvin yesterday that Alvin reminds me of a chipmunk, a cartoon chipmunk. Oh, that was a living thing. I was watching something in the river down there that had popped its head up, and now it's gone. So I do believe we've got beavers or, what did Nanny used to say that we had? I can't remember. But anyway, some kind of a little water rodent just disappeared under the water. And I think we're getting to the end of our thing here. Yep, we're just about perfect. Anybody else? You did great.
Sugar.
You did great, Mom. There's sugar. Somebody likes to give me sugar. That's somebody giving me some love. Thank you. Love you too. Oh, bang.
Paws.
Paws. Paws, P-A-W-S. Okay? Hello. Is that one of my kitties? Is that one of my former pets? Spirits, you've been wonderful today. Thank you so much for telling me your stories and things that I can share
Munchkin.
with my Spectre Seekers. Spectre Seekers, I love you. I'll be back.